having fun out here at the Black College Expo. This is your girl Germany, and I have caught up with Louis T. Powell. But you know what? I can't call him an actor. You know, on all his credits and stuff, some of them say actor, but he's an award-winning actor, director, producer, screenwriter, like a Renaissance man. He's got all these different projects going on. You may have seen him on Chicago Med, maybe Kings with Halle Berry. You know, he's got so many things going on, and right now, I just want him to jump in and tell you some of the great things that he's doing in the entertainment industry. Talk to us right now.
All right, man, first thing, that was a great introduction. I'm like, man, I just got blown away for real. Woo! So, some of the things I'm doing right now, like you said, I just finished up Chicago Med. I play a character, Frank Shelton, in this current season. Did a movie with Halle Berry called Kings, and Daniel Craig was in that also. It's on
wait a minute, I just got to stop, because, you know, we all love Halle Berry. So what was it like working with Halle Berry?
You know, it's funny, it's like I didn't work with her, but I actually did. We shot our scenes over actually in Belgium. So I missed her. When we were in Belgium.
Wait. Did he just say Belgium? Wait a minute now. This is too deep. Yeah. I love that. Talk to us more about that. It sounds like such cool. A fun project.
It was a project with my buddy Lamar, Rachel Hilson from The Good Wives. We actually shot about 3 weeks in LA, and then we went over to Belgium and shot 11 days. They had a tax incentive because the director was a lady named Denise, and Denise had won. I think she was up, or she won Best Foreign Film at the Oscars the year before. So that was her second project coming out the gate, which was Kings, and then I got cast in that project along with them, I think the November before that. But that was a great experience. It was like we were on set every day. They had these pre-built sets, but it was so eerie. It kind of looked like a horror movie almost, but it wasn't, because of just the whole eerie, dark backdrop of Europe, which was beautiful, by the way. The food was amazing too. But
craft services?
The
food in the city?
The food in the city. Now, craft services are great too, okay. But we went out and got out and experienced a little bit too. So it was delicious. But I actually saw Halle Berry when we actually went to the Toronto Film Festival, and we had to walk across stage. So we did the long red carpet, and talked to all the reporters. When we came to the back, they had us all grouped together. It was me, Holly, Rachel, Lamar, and then we all had to come out on stage and get introduced to about a few thousand folks, and they introduced everybody. Me and her got a chance to chop it up a little bit, and it was really cool.
I just have to ask you, because I know people are wondering, do you like it better in front of the camera or behind the camera?
You know, it's funny. I love them all equally, both, because they're sharing a facet of the human experience. So for me, it's whatever hat you get a chance to wear. I feel like through the medium of art, either if you're a director, you're telling a certain type of story, but you're telling it more visual from a stance from behind the camera. As an actor in front of the camera, you're telling the story from an internal space and projecting it out to the audience so they can feel what you're actually doing. But they cross the mediums in the same exact way. So I don't know. It's like there's bouts I go through where it's like acting is my number one love of all times. Then there's spouts where I go through and I like directing and writing is my number one love at all times. So I came down to this point to say I love the medium of entertaining and creating, because like I said, it's like you get to share the human experience on a realistic basis from every different visual standpoint, in front and behind the camera. So
that's beautiful. And you're here with all these youth today, so I know a lot of them want to know, what is it that you do to break into the entertainment industry? Essentially, how do you get started?
This is what I'll say. The first thing starts with persistence. The second thing starts, you got to have a faith in God, whoever you praise to, and you got to have faith in yourself. And then you have to make that mark and say, you know what, all right, come hell or high water, I want to do this. And once you make that decision, then you do your due diligence to figure out what's in between, whether it's the training, whether it's the networking, getting out, talking to people, figuring out positions where you can go ahead and financially keep yourself stable while you're pursuing your dream. What is your day job? How does your day job correlate to if you're auditioning in front of the camera, or if you're writing and you're moonlighting and writing at night? It's like figuring out how all of those things come together, and then being patient enough to know that while you're doing your due diligence, sharpening your knife, sharpening your blade, that the right time, the right person, the right opportunity will mix and cross up at that time for you to make that next jump. And once you make that next jump, you do it all over again until you level up and level up.
That's some positive encouragement for I'm not going to say it on camera, but that's what's up right there, what he just said. It's like, that's what you have to do. You have to keep going until you become who you are trying to be. And that's what we're doing here at the Black College Expo. We're changing lives. We're making a difference. Everybody's out here having a good time. You know, he's come out to basically bring his celebrity to the convention center to say, hey, if I can do it, you can do it too. So with that said, what message would you like to send across the world to everybody? Just how to basically keep yourself inspired.
Keep yourself inspired is by being at events like this and looking at your eyes as an adult through the youth, because all of us have been there before, where we were wide-eyed, puppy-tailed, not sure, confused about what was going on in the world, and just know that it's like, don't never lose that childlike essence even when you becoming an adult, and show up to like this to give back. It's like, because it's important, because you change. The way you change society and the way you change the world is by one person at a time. And it doesn't have to be financially. It can be a conversation. It can be a pat on the back. It can be a little bit of praise. It could just be a look and say, hey, young brother, sister, you're doing okay. And I've been there before. And I appreciate and I celebrate you right now. It's not about us as individuals. It's about us as a collective conscious. And I think for me, like I said, being at events like this and being able to share that, that's what's most inspiring to me. It drives you. Because all of this other stuff is not real. It's about people. It's about the moments that we have right now that we're able to share and experience between each other. And it's like you live it, you experience it, and you go on to the next moment. But you got to truly embrace it.